दोस्तों, चलिए शुरू करते हैं आज की लाइव स्ट्रीम विद गोलू गेमिंग। द सेम एनर्जी एंड द सेम इंटेंसिटी के साथ आज हम स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं ई फुटबॉल मोबाइल में। तो लेट हो गया यार गाइस। सॉरी उसके लिए।
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted
फॉर्मेशन
them
चेक
when they really need.
Messi! It's loose and again.
गोल।
No mistake. A quite incredible
तो इसलिए थोड़ा
spell.
लॉन्ग बॉल
They
काउंटर के
are
लिए बहुत दिनों से
flying.
क्विक काउंटर ही खेल रहे फॉर्मेशन।
Sharp,
तो
simple,
आज से थोड़ा लॉन्ग
satisfying.
बॉल काउंटर
He
भी खेल
just
लेते
knew
हैं।
what
तो
was
जो
on.
भी कोई नए
Well, I
बंदे हैं
admire
स्ट्रीम पे,
players who
तो
do
प्लीज
that
डोंट
because
हेजिटेट टू
they
लाइक
just
एंड
don't give up
सब्सक्राइब।
on anything.
रोशन कुमार मिश्री है ब्रो।
Barcelona
4-2-2
are
फॉर्मेशन का
sitting
थोड़ा
pretty,
स्क्वाड बिल्डिंग
2-0
बता
up.
दूंगा।
Well, they're very much the better
4-2-2
team
का है
at the
ब्रो।
moment,
आपके
Peter,
जो
and no
एएमएफ
doubt
रहते
will
हैं
be
ना, वो
looking to
शायद
cause
लाइक
even more
विंगर्स भी
damage
रहने
here.
चाहिए यार।
And there's green
तो
grass
आपके
ahead of him.
सेंटर से अटैक
Brilliantly cut
अच्छे नहीं हो
out.
रहे, तो आप उसमें विंग प्ले
Gerrard.
भी जो आपके
Played over
एएमएफ
towards
उसके
the
पास
opposite
पिंग पॉइंट
flank.
क्रॉसिंग रहना चाहिए। लाइक आप राइट साइड में मेसी को खिला सकते हो, मेसी ऑल्सो कैन प्ले द विंग।
Otto.
लेफ्ट साइड पे आप ऐसे बंदे को
Otto
खिला सकते हो
drives
जैसे
forward on the overlap.
वेस्ली सेजेंडर है, जो
Well, it's a look of
एएमएफ के लिए
bewilderment. His
मोस्टली दो
touch deserted him
एएमएफ
at the key moment.
आपको अच्छे
Oh, what
खिलाने
a
पड़ते हैं यार।
tamper
वो
that
गेम पे
was.
दो
Just
एएमएफ पे
when we were hoping he'd
डिपेंडेड है।
turn up the heat.
जैसे नेमार को भी खिला सकते हैं आप लेफ्ट साइड में।
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
एंड डिफेंस में वन सीएमएफ एंड वन डीएमएफ खिलाओ। वन सीएमएफ उसका डिफेंस सेट चेक
And it's
करो।
Baggio.
जैसे यू कैन
Oh,
प्ले
he's
द
felt that, hasn't
किमीविच,
he?
हु कैन प्ले आल्सो फॉरवर्ड प्लस
Bellingham has
बैक
found the
आल्सो।
net here, of course.
गुड स्टेट्स ऑफ
Now
डिफेंडिंग
it's
लाइक 80
Torres.
to 70 के बीच में ऑफ
Beckenbauer
सीएमएफ।
wins the duel this time.
उसमें लुका मॉड्रिच भी आता है,
Now it's
बेलिंगम भी आता
Mbappe.
है, किमीविच आता है, वल्वर्दे भी
Messi.
आता है। वैसे कार्ड खिला सकते हो यार
That's
उसको।
been cut out. Well played.
वन वन डी
Here's the
मतलब
end of the first
एंकरमैन प्लस
half.
वन सीएमएफ हु कैन प्ले
Any
एज अ
strong
बॉक्स टू
opinions on
बॉक्स
the
और
first half?
चेस्टर भी खिला सकते हो।
Barcelona just didn't want the half-time whistle to be
4-2-4
blown.
में
Convincing and controlled.
4-2-2-2 में और स्ट्राइकर
Barcelona
वन
sitting pretty here
गोल
at
पोचर
half-time.
एंड वन
2-0 up.
स्ट्राइकर इंस्टिंक्ट खिला सकते हो, एडवांस स्ट्राइकर खिला सकते हो। तो दो टाइप के स्ट्राइकर्स हो गए, दो टाइप। एएमएफ में एक एएमएफ मोस्टली यूज लाइक हु कैन प्ले
And
एज
it's
अ
the start of
विंगर
another
आल्सो।
45 minutes.
लाइक आपका एएमएफ से अटैक, भाई एएमएफ को ब्लॉक कर रहे पूरी
Roberto Baggio.
ओपोनेंट की डिफेंस, तो आप उसको
That's positional
विंग पे
gold. The
खिंचा सकते हो प्लेयर। अरे नाइस
utilisation.
गोल।
Oh, taken
गोल
with
खाली आपको
style.
एक्सप्लेन करते करते मैंने ही गोल
And
खा
the
लिया।
second half is off to a flyer. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Now it's Perez.
थोड़ा
Well,
प्रेशर दे
played
दिया
right into his path. That's very neat. Roberto Carlos. Oh,
अरे
smashing
टारगेट भी नहीं
header.
था, शेडर था।
Oh, not this
नाइस हेडर
time,
भाई।
and a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
लेफ्ट हेडर गेम के बाद नूनेस का
Pirlo.
कौन सा नूनेस है आपके पास?
Gently done.
जो फ्री में दिया
And
था वो
that's
वाला।
the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Roberto Carlos. Messi, a player so
अरे
deservedly
कांटे
decorated
रन
with
बना था।
praise
कांटे
and
की
glory.
स्पीड नहीं है क्या?
Adriano.
अरे भाई गोल नहीं खानी इधर, कुछ भी हो जाए जान फट के आती है।
It's gone out for a throw-in.
बुलेट हेडर देखो यार, आई मोस्टली प्ले नूनेज एज अ सेकंड हाफ यार, एज अ हालांड जब
Oh,
फॉर्म में
such
नहीं
a
रहता
clever
तब खिला
touch.
सकते हैं आप उसको, बट हालांड
That
एंड
is
उसमें
good
बहुत
strength.
डिफरेंस है यार। हालांड इज उसकी
Oh, he's enjoyed
अटैकिंग
that.
अवेयरनेस बहुत
He
ज़्यादा अच्छी है।
evidently loves the contest. Barcelona suddenly appear frail.
ओए
Yes,
भाई
from
क्या
comfort
पास कर रहा
zone
है।
to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they
यार
can't drift
आएगा बीच
into a
में।
carelessness, or this could get away from them.
अरे यार
Well, it looked
इंटरसेप्शन दे
promising,
दी।
but the final ball is
पास
just not
नहीं थ्रू
quite
करना
right.
चाहिए था।
Beckham, who does have an assist to his
चलो
name.
पास, अरे देख के पास कर यार
Well,
भाई।
you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter,
फॉरवर्ड चले
knowing
तो
you
चले
get an
नहीं।
extra
अरे
sub in
काउंटर अटैक
extra
दे
time.
सकते हैं।
Now
कि
it's
बेकम को मत
Beckham.
कर।
Well, it's good stuff. This is
टाइम
better.
They're coming again and again.
मप्पे रन
You know, the interest value in
रन
this
ले
game might just take off from here.
कौन आई थिंक सो वी गॉट। अरे whoever new on the stream guys,
Barcelona
so
with a
please don't
corner.
hesitate
Their
to like and
first.
subscribe to channel.
Piqué gets it away.
Okay, good pass। अरे गुड प्लेयर में
Out for a throw.
सोचा था पास जाएगा, बीच में पास डाल दूंगा और गोल डाल देंगे। भाई ने मेरे पूरे प्लान की वाट लगा दी।
Barcelona
और
surely
संभल
have to
के
be
गोल
commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route
क्या
by now.
गिरी नहीं करनी है। रबड़ लगा लो, निकालो कोई बॉल।
Short changes him with that pass.
विंग चेंज कर दिया। चल वेस्ली
Just 5
वे
minutes
मैन टू
left.
मैन मारना। अरे
And
नहीं
that could
लग
set him
गया
on his
लॉर्ड।
way. Now it's
ये
Torres.
डर लगने लग गया मेरे को।
Oh, hang on.
निकालो
Torres! Sticks it away!
शाली गोल गाइस।
Dying minutes, and we're all square
टॉरेस की
again.
फुटवर्क देखो यार भाई।
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment.
भागो
What a
बेटा
lovely moment.
भागो, इसने कमबैक मार दिया।
All square again
अरे
into the
लोडू
dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
नहीं भगवान, जीतना था मेरे को ये गेम। डिफेंडिंग अच्छी नहीं की मैंने, डिफेंडिंग पुअर थी।
They're
पहले बॉल
avoiding the
निकलना चाहिए
blatantly
था प्लेयर
obvious
से,
by
टॉरेस
not
पे
getting the
पहुंचने
ball
से
into the
पहले।
opposition box.
अरे
That's where
निकाल
it
बॉल।
has to be.
The
लास्ट
final
गोल आ
seconds
सकती है
now.
मेरे को।
Barcelona need to make something happen here. Roberto Carlos. Just too much on that.
गुड डिफेंडिंग
90 minutes up, and we
यार
will be
लेजेंड
back
वाला
for
थर्ड
extra
कम।
time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time
यार
contest
मेरे
of
को टाइम ही
similar
नहीं मिलता
ambition,
यार ब्रो, अब मैं दिन
provided
रात फ्रेंडली
fatigue
खेलते
doesn't
रहता हूँ
begin
मैं यार
to
भाई।
play a part.
तो मेरे को 50 कॉइन्स का इवेंट करना
So
रहता
all
है, मैं
square,
ज़्यादा
we
टाइम
need a winner, and
दिन
we
भर
will be
फ्रेंडली
back
खेलते
for
खेलते यार
extra
मेरे को
time.
टाइम ही नहीं मिलता। अभी सुबह सुबह मैं
Into
उठ के
extra
पहले
time we go.
जो इवेंट बचते हैं वो एक एक करके कंप्लीट करता हूँ यार,
Barcelona
कुछ
pay
मिल
the
जाए
price
मुझे।
for
मेरी
failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the
फ्रेंडली खेलने
same
थोड़ा
fate
कम
here,
करना
where the
है और इवेंट
consequences
इवेंट
are
कंप्लीट
still
करना
more
चालू
serious?
करना।
No, he refuses to
लोग
take the
सब चिल्लाए
bait.
कि मेरे को फ्रेंडली खेलना है।
And it's Neymar. Oh, played through for the wide man.
चल 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 चल
He's
चल चल।
shifting through the gate. Vinicius
अरे ओखान गुड
Junior!
सेव।
And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that because he should have put them ahead then.
टर्न थ्रू
Otto.
मिनी रन मारेगा।
Now it's Vinicius. Big chance!
कौन है रे यार, बहुत
And
लेट हो
that has
गया
earned a
जॉब
few
का।
nods of approval from the bench.
जॉब नहीं यार, मैं फुल टाइम बिजनेस करता हूँ यार भाई। मेरा शॉप पे बैठ के अभी स्ट्रीम कर रहा
And
हूँ यार
second
भाई।
corner of the game.
तो सुबह से 9
And a
बजे से
header.
रात के 9 बजे शॉप रहता है खुला मेरा,
No, not the best of headers.
12 घंटे। तो पूरा दिन शॉप पे, जब फ्री टाइम मिलता है तब स्ट्रीम करता हूँ।
Baresi. PK.
चलो
Baresi.
भागो दूसरे गेम्स भी खेलता हूँ
And
यार
it's
मैं एक ही
Cruyff.
गेम खेलते ही बैठा हूँ
And Mateus.
अलग मोबाइल
And
गेम
that's
की
it for the
स्ट्रीम
first
करता
half of extra time.
हूँ एक गेम का फ्रस्ट्रेशन
Yeah,
दूसरे
it
गेम पे
is coming
फ्रस्ट्रेशन
down to
निकाल
those
देता
last
हूँ
15
वो
minutes.
गेम
A
फ्रस्ट्रेशन दूसरे
truly
गेम पे निकाल
attritional
देता
affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill.
हूँ
The
गेम
saying
थोड़ा
goes that
माइल्ड
it only
चीज
takes
करने
a
की
moment to
रहती है
make a
लेकिन मेरे
difference
को
in
ये
this
ई
game,
फुटबॉल
but
की
you
गेम
have
ये
to pose the
फ्रस्ट्रेशन नहीं देती
question,
है साला
is there
कभी
enough left
सुख
in the
चैन नहीं
collective
दिया अभी
tank
तक ये
of
गेम ने
either team?
कभी ना कभी कुछ
And if
ना
you're
कुछ
just
लफड़ा
back,
होते ही
well, the
रहता है इस
action
गेम
is header!
में
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely
So
living up
Rondo,
to the
let's go for the
occasion here.
10
He just
likes
loves
and
being out there amongst it.
6,475 subscribers.
Beckham goes
Huh?
short.
Yeah?
What a letdown when you've got
Aage.
such presence and movement.
Neymar.
गोल नहीं खाया ना मैंने अभी तक
Mateus!
एक गुड सेव
Oh, it's come
एक
loose.
बंदा एड्रेस पूछ रहा था
Oh, he's been caught napping.
सन मैच किधर है मैंने बोला इधर दिखता नहीं तुमको
Can he get it through?
अरे मेसी
Mateus
क्या कर रहा है
calmly
यार मेसी
anticipates.
मिस एजेंडा था
Oh,
पीडी
he's
नहीं
found
दिखा रहा है
support out
मेरे को
wide.
भाई और भाई क्या है सीन डिफेंस देखो मेरा लाल हो चुका है लाल पीला हो जाएगा ना चेंज London.
This is what good chemistry
Now I
is all
change my
about.
name to Tyson.
You wonder if that's it
Tyson
now,
Lord.
but there
sorry,
may
sorry,
be one
sorry.
more
और
opportunity, Peter,
आज
for a late steal here.
अरे भाई भाई सॉरी ओके आपको थोड़ा बुरा लगा थी
Vinicius Junior.
X1
Schneider.
turn Snyder.
And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Look, I've been in this
पेनल्टी में चला
position
गया
myself, and
अभी इधर
after a
लग के
grueling
ऊपर पूरी
game,
गेम
you don't want to back down if the
अल्लाह
manager
के
asks you to
भरोसे
take a
ये
penalty
गेम
for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
एम्बाप्पे हग मत
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. Mbappe
राइट
is over
लेफ्ट
the
राइट
first
लेफ्ट
kick.
गोलकीपर प्लीज राइट में
And he has done his bit.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
वैन बार्डन का फुट कौन सा है
Van Basten next in line, and here he is.
ये भी राइट ही मारा
Great
राइट में
reach.
जाना चाहिए था
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Perez is the man who's second in line.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
क्या होगा लगता है ऐसे पेनल्टी
Beckham is second man up.
Yes,
And the
save.
keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Barcelona are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be.
Eh,
Oh, what a save!
right में save
Well, he
कर
felt
दिया
the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
लेफ्ट जाना चाहिए था यार
The third man in the queue.
Yes,
Big
save.
character, big moment, big save. Barcelona with the chance to go 2 up. Great stop,
अरे भाई
and
मेरा
the
माइंड
keeper
कैसे रीड कर
punches
रहा
the
है
air.
ये
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Roberto Carlos is the fourth man to step up.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
ये मेरे कान लगने
Roberto
वाली है
Carlos is the fifth volunteer. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
एक
Yeah,
सेव
made
कर
his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
क्या खेल रहे हो तुम
So can he do it?
वर्ल्ड
Can
है
he
वो
keep
भाई
them alive?
चैलेंजर ना
Saved it!
saved
And
large
that's
goalkeeper
won
OP in
it!
the chest guys
Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your reflections then, Jim.
Barcelona can
पेनल्टीज
be
में जीत
really
गए
happy
यहाँ।
with this. I saw
रोनाल्डो
it as one.
यस सारा ऐसा सेलिब्रेशन कर रहा है कि अपने को स्पोर्ट्स का गेम जीत गया। इवेंट ही कर रहा था यार भाई, ऐसे ही टाइम पास कर रहा था इवेंट। कुछ मिलेगा ना यार उससे स्किन ऑस्ट्रेलिया का, लेकिन उसमें भाई कोनामी हमको लौड़ा देने वाले हैं, लौड़ा मार के फेंकने वाले हमारे मुंह पे, ये लो ये लौड़े जैसा प्लेयर लो बोल के फ्लैट करेंगे। क्या क्या मिला है देखते हैं। 100 कॉइन कम से साल से मिलेगा पता नहीं हमको, ये सब ने है, देखते हैं क्या क्या है। दो स्पिन है लग रहा है मेरे को, एक ही स्पिन है लौड़ा। कोस्टा या कोस्टा पावर यार, में फ्री स्पिन है ना यार, चलो ट्राई करते हैं हम गरीब को कोई भीख दे दे। वन डाइक 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10। ओके पूरा ही चेक कर लिया, चेक कर लिया पूरा, ये भी चेक कर लिया और कुछ है नहीं। ओके इधर ये चेक कर लिया, इधर इसका वीकनेस भी चेक कर लिया और इसका अटैक का भी चेक कर लिया। चलो पूरा चेक कर लिया, इसका पूरा चेक कर लिया। फिर रोटेट बैक 1 2 3 what will get 30। साला अरे नहीं देगा यार कुछ भी, हम कुछ देता ही नहीं है साला। अरे हाईलाइट कार्ड मिलेगा 81 का, वाह कोई ना कुछ तो दे दिया यार भाई, कुछ तो दे दिया, कुछ नहीं दिया अभी। मलिक सिलमान दे दिया AMF 81 रेटेड वाला, क्या रहेगा क्या रहेगा भगवान जाने, कुछ तो दिया यार भाई। क्या कौन सा कार्ड मिला मेरे को यार, कोई ये तो देते थे। ये देखो कितना 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 12 वाला दिया, ये वाला भी देना चाहिए यार। फर्स्ट सेकेंड थर्ड वाला क्या है यार, कोई वो थर्ड वाला देता तो भी अच्छा था यार। हाईलाइट कार्ड ऑफ वियस्ता, दिस कार्ड इज वेरी गुड यार वियस्ता का। चलो लॉन्डो लेट्स गो फॉर द 6480 सब्सक्राइबर। चलो आप लोगों के लिए अभी चालू कर दो ना फ्रेंडली रूम यार, इवेंट खेलो या कोई रैंक। हाँ नहीं नहीं नहीं, मेरे को आज फॉर्मेशन चेंज करना था मेरा। चलो विल चेंज माय फॉर्मेशन, वेयर इज फ्रैंक, देखो 4-2-2 खेलूँ भाई। चलो मेरे को जल्दी से चेस में बोलो 4-2-2 खेलूँ या मैं इसका डिफॉल्ट फॉर्मेशन फॉर्मेशन खेलूँ। लॉन्ग बॉल काउंटर, इसका डिफॉल्ट फॉर्मेशन देखते हैं भाई, किधर गया। ओ भाई फॉर्मेशन डिफॉल्ट फॉर्मेशन अच्छा लगेगा तो मैं खेलूँगा। प्लेइंग 4-1-4-1, चलो ट्राई करते हैं फॉर्मेशन, एक मैच के लिए ट्राई करते हैं। ऑटो बाय सेट 3-1 में क्या क्रॉस का कुछ काम नहीं है की जगह पे किसी को ला सकता हूँ मैं। LMF RMF है दोनों, TMF डन। भाई कोपो क्यों खेलना है यार आप लोगों को, कोपो कोपो करते रहते हो दिन भर। चलो जल्दी से बोलो कोपो या 1v1 गाइस। कोपो खेलना है, चलो कोपो खेलना है। बहुत दिनों से लोग कोपो कोपो कर रहे हैं, चलो कोपो चालू कर रहा है। लेकिन मैं बुरा खेलता है यार कोपो, पहले बोलता हूँ मैं अच्छा नहीं खेलता तो मेरे को गाली मत देना। एक पैर का लीडर कर लो भाई। अभी एक वो कोपो बोल रहा है, एक 1v1 बोल रहा है, मेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा है। चलो एक दो मैच कोपो के खेलते हैं, बाद में 1v1 खेलते हैं। ओके लॉन्डो, नो प्रॉब्लम ना इसमें। चलो लॉन्डो, लेट्स गो फॉर द 10 लाइक्स, जल्दी से लाइक कर दो। एंड जो भी कोई खेलना चाहते हैं तो ज्वाइन कर लो रूम के अंदर। मीर का भाई ज्वाइन किया। सब ऑटो है, मैंने साइड चूज करने का रखा नहीं। जो अच्छे कार्ड रहेंगे ऑटो भगवान के हिसाब से। सब बुरे कार्ड मेरे को है, बुरे मेरे तो मेरे को आकर तो मर गया। ई फुटबॉल जेड बाय जेड, हाय हेलो ब्रदर, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। पापा भाई ज्वाइन कर लिए। चलो और कोई है ज्वाइन करने का तो जल्दी से ज्वाइन कर लो लॉन्डो। 9 people are watching, so more 2 slots are remaining. चलो फुल हो चुकी है, रेडी कर दो यार सब लोग। अरे रेडी करो यार जल्दी. हमने किसके पैर पड़ गए स्टॉप पर इंडिया मेरा भाई. थोड़े बंदे तो स्ट्रांग आ गए यार मेरे साइड. क्या बोलती पब्लिक. देखते हैं भाई कैसे जाती है. इसके बाद बैककम है इसके पास. आरबी में काफू है. Christian people are watching the stream by the way guys, so whoever new on the stream wants to play a couple matches, so please let me know in the chat. अरे लौड़ो दूर डिफेंडर फंसते हैं. क्या बोला बार बार. चलो सब रेडी. चलो लेट्स गो. एक बंदा कौन बचा है रेडी करने.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
बहुत दिनों के मैच पहले कपों में
And
जीत
the
गया.
matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
क्या हो गया बफर क्यों मार. मैं चालू तो कर लूं.
So that's got things underway. Nakata. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think this guy, Gavi, is someone who really does show his Catalan pedigree, Peter. where the philosophy is to love the
अरे
ball,
यार
to demand the ball, to protect the ball. And he'll always back himself because he's got the courage to do all that and then do his bit for the team. And he will always be a key midfield link because of his cleverness, his anticipation and his desire.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
अरे
Mbappe looking to get on the end of this.
एक कौन गोलकीपर
And
को
that
प्रेस करवा रहा है
interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we have our very first corner.
अरे
And now a sudden chance to counter.
पोल पे मार दिया यार भाई
Nakata finds himself offside.
Nakata offside गेम से कुछ समझ ही नहीं आ रही
Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here.
नाइस पास
Oh, super! There's the
गुड
ace!
गोल
They've scored!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
चलो चलो नाइस गोल बॉय
India have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, what a mistake! Just off
भाई
target.
गोलकीपर कौन
Well,
लेता
to
है
put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And they're quick to get it back. And it's Stoichkov. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Beckham. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival. He is through here. And he'll shoot here. It's in. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
कौन
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Has a look and has a go. Now that was quite some save.
गोलकीपर
Okay,
मैं
it's
ही
come
ये
to
था
nothing,
आगे
but it's a
पुश करवा
warning
रहा हूँ
of
गोलकीपर
further
से
threat on the break.
एक गोलकीपर को आगे पुश कौन करवा रहा है यार
Second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort. Oh, it's fallen loose again. He has done it. And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Madrid take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You
अरे
can see
पापा
their
एंडी
manager
क्या कर रहे हो
screaming on
यार
the touchline, telling his
इतना
team
प्यारा
to
बॉल
calm
डाला जो
down.
देखो
But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
गोल
And through to the goalkeeper.
अरे यार, क्या?
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Fiddles it through. Great ball, and he's in here. And the referee brings the first half to
इतना
a
प्यारा
close.
पास डालता हूँ सब कर
Well,
रहा
it
हो
has
यार.
been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced.
मैं अच्छा नहीं खेल रहा
Game
हूँ.
living up
जल्दी
to
से,
billing
please.
and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the
मेरे से जमता
scoreline
नहीं यार
2-1.
भाई ये खेलना.
The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to
कुछ
get my
कंट्रोल
breath
नहीं
back.
रहता है ना, सब
What
लोगों
a
का
super
ठीक से
half of
टीम वर्क
football.
करके गेम
Instant
हो
attack,
जाता है प्रॉपर. तो
goals,
टीम वर्क खेलने
comebacks,
के लिए पहले
and
टीम
the
वर्क
match being
बनाना
turned
पड़ेगा.
on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
एक टीम बनानी पड़ेगी कोको खेलने के लिए. 3 बंदों के और ओपोनेंट में 3 बंदे बुलाते रहेंगे, वैसा कर सकते हैं. उनके साथ प्रैक्टिस तो करना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो नहीं जमेगा यार ये कोको खेलना.
Here we go again.
तो क्या बात कर रहा हूँ.
India really need
चल बॉल.
to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's a... He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He scores!
एक गोलकीपर का आगे
A
कौन ला रहा है?
two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
And he's surging through. He's had a shot.
अरे गांडू गांडू
So
पास
close to
कर
what
इधर.
would have been a memorable goal.
Chouameni really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got away. And Stoichkov!
खुद
And
से
he's
गोल
managed
है.
to get rid. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to retrieve it. And he's lost his man here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep. Mbappe! Now it's Vinicius Junior.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
पास डाल
Madrid
यार.
needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
क्या
Serious
कर रहे
trouble
हो?
lay in store.
एक बॉल के लिए 3 बंदे हैं भाई. क्या?
Now it's Stoichkov. Beckenbauer. Now it's Messi. And a shot!
गोल.
No mistake! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Beckenbauer at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
India get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
And he's managed to get free.
अरे
Oh,
डाल बे
limited
हेडर कोई
himself
तो
a bit
आके.
getting there.
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
इतना क्लोज गेम लाया हुआ यार।
India can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He has found the way through. Cleared without complication.
क्या लगता है मामला क्या होगी? What will be happening? मेरे पास अभी घूम दे दिए ना। रेडी करो जल्दी।
And that has been cut short. Costa Curta.
I thought it was going to happen then. How
क्या
many
कर
more
रहे हो?
chances can they realistically expect now?
He's found a way through. And the flag has stayed down.
छी, पाँच
Just
डाल
setting the
ना भाई
board now.
पीछे।
It's going to be 5 extra minutes. Ruben Diaz does really well to win the ball there. That's that, the end. India played more than a part in what has
सब
been a
कुछ
very
ट्राई कर लिया
exciting
यार, मेरा
game.
पूरा
A game that
दे
began
दिया
so
मैंने।
promisingly from their perspective, but they are
थैंक्स
leaving
केविन
here
भाई फॉर
feeling utterly
सब्सक्रिप्शन यार।
deflated. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
India must quickly shake this from their system, Peter, because it's the sort of performance that can linger and fester.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
चलो नेक्स्ट मैच क्या करते हैं यार, 1v1 और कोको जल्दी से। थ्रू बटन को नीचे नहीं करो। गोलकीपर आता है। थ्रू बटन को नीचे मत करो। भाई अगर भाई सामान के को चलो न्यू रूम कर रहा हूँ मैं, तो ज्वाइन कर लेना। कौन आएगा वो मेरे को पता नहीं। सेटिंग वेटिंग करनी है तो बोलना मेरे को। सेटिंग 6 मिनट का सब्सक्रिप्शन 6 रखता हूँ। लेजेंडरी करोगे कोको का है लेवल। चलो ये ले लो, स्पिन पे आपको रूम कोड दिख जाएगा। just buy 1v1. रेडी करो सब लोग 6 बंदे घुस चुके हैं उसके अंदर चलो लॉर्ड लेट्स गो चलो गाइस लेट्स गो फॉर द 6480 सब्सक्राइबर्स एंड द 10 लाइक्स यार जिसने अभी तक लाइक नहीं किया तो जाके जल्दी से डबल टैप कर दो यार स्क्रीन के ऊपर जिसमें कोको खेलना है यार भाई तो मैं हर बार नया रूम कर बनाऊंगा उसमें ज्वाइन कर लेना
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. The noise is fervent. the atmosphere frenetic.
क्या
I'm
चाहिए
Peter
था?
Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. Delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So we're up and running. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. He's shifting through the... David Villa! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Now it's Bellingham. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's tidy. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, a delicate chip through. A real chance!
कोई तो बॉल पे जाओ
That
यार.
is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
अरे
And he's there to belt it away. And claimed it back swiftly. And that could set him on his way. I think
offside.
that's offside. Yes, it is.
एक बंदे को अच्छा बॉल डाला था यार, भाई ने कुछ नहीं किया उधर. थोड़ा रन बनाता था यार तो मजा आ जाता.
India still without a single shot on target. Torres. Oh, they can break here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pinches it off him. Batistuta, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got away. Ah, looks a smashing ball.
क्या
The
बोल.
assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
एक कौन आगे इतना भागा था यार. कौन चोमू बन रहा.
No, he is not giving anything away. And that has been cut short. Gently done. And here's Batistuta. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. And it's Batistuta.
Such good technique.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
अरे कोई
Looks
आगे
like he's
पास
been
नहीं
given
करता यार.
offside
मैं
again
तब से
here.
बॉल
Yes,
मांग
he
रहा हूँ
has.
इधर. भाई इनको सिर्फ खुद ही ड्रिबल कर दो. कैसे होता है यार. कोई इधर टीम वर्क गेम. इधर पास देखो मेरे फोन डालता है. पीछे मेरे को खेल.
He's picked his
अरे
way
पीछे
through. Torres. And Torres!
बच गया.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
ये गांडू जैसे खेलते हैं यार ये लोग। मैं पूरी मेरी ट्राई करता हूँ 101%। अरे कोई जाओ बॉल के लिए।
Irwin couldn't squeeze it through. And he's managed to gift it back. Some
कैसा
good
पास।
work on the right flank here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
जो भागने ही नहीं दे रहे।
Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Otto promptly onto that, and that is that. Batistuta. Now it's Schneider. And it's Schneider. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a
उधर विंग
defender
पे
though
मैं
who was
गांडू है
ever
जो
so
रन बना
determined.
रहा था उधर यार।
Deep into stoppage time. Well seen. So
नो पासिंग नहीं
half-time
आती क्या
whistle
यार करने
goes.
को मतलब लॉन्डो को।
Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High
भाई मेरे
intensity,
को
high
पैनिक
in
करवा रहे
passion.
हैं।
Tough game for the officials to this point,
मैं कुछ
but
नहीं
that
कर
is
रहा।
unlikely to change. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of
उसने
action.
सिर्फ
It
शॉट
is
लिया
0-0
बोल के
here
यार
at
भाई आगे
half-time.
बॉल लेके जा रहे हैं और गोलकीपर के हाथ में दे रहे इसलिए पॉइंट्स मिले तो पांडु को फिनिश कर भाई प्रॉपर्ली। इसलिए मेरे पोपो खेलने में थोड़ा ये लगता है यार गेम प्ले कुछ होती ही नहीं यार ठीक से। टच्ची जैसे आगे जाके बॉल दे देता है यार गोलकीपर के साथ इतना सब कुछ करके। कोई अच्छे बंदे मिलने चाहिए यार खेलने के लिए जो बैक पास भी करने लायक है सिर्फ बॉल ये खड़े रह के दे दे तो काम करो। चलो मैं एक पोपो का मेरा एक स्क्वाड बनाऊंगा अच्छे बंदों का। ओपोनेंट में कोई भी आ जाओ चलेगा लेकिन एक 3 बंदे 2 बंदे मेरे फिक्स रहेंगे। तो टीम सिंग बनाएंगे।
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Can he finish?
गुड गोल।
Goal!
Boom. There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed.
गुड
The
असिस्ट
apple
बता।
on top of the tree.
Another moment of magic, a real wow
ऐसे
moment.
पास मिलने
And
चाहिए।
how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
India have fired themselves in front.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Otto. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Strong running down that left flank. Nakata on a charge down the left. Upamecano defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Stood up well to him there. Can he put it away?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking play
Fires from distance.
ओ
And that's what you call
गुड
inspired
सेव गुड
goalkeeping.
सेव।
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Perez. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He was under real pressure there. Irwin.
थोड़ा ले जाना था
And that is
पास.
out of play. And that's definitely not his best. And back to the keeper they go. Odo. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
David Villa. Fernando Torres. Upamecano gets it away. 75 minutes played. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking here to chip it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
अरे खुद
It's a
नहीं
decent
खेलना.
clearance. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
खुद नहीं खेलना, पास करना रहता है साइड वाला बंदे को. तो बॉल एक खड़ा है यार उधर. नेक्स्ट को नेक्स्ट कोपो ने यार 1v1 खेले तो अच्छा लग रहा है. कौन कौन 1v1 खेलना चाहता है और कौन कौन कोपो खेलना चाहता है चैट में बोलना. जितना ज्यादा कोपो बोलोगे इधर से मैं मैसेज कर रहा हूँ तब से मैसेज बात डाल देना. ओके आई एम हाई लिख रहा हूँ ना, उससे नीचे जितना ज्यादा कोपो 1v1 रहेगा उसके हिसाब से यार मैं मैच चालू करूँगा. ओके आपके हिसाब से तो जल्दी से करो. मैं तो 1v1 खेलना चाहता हूँ बट लेट्स सी. उजस भाई 1v1 मेरा वोट 1v1 2 वोट. कोको के लिए 2-1 स्कोर है यार. एक ही बंदा ने डिफरेंट डिफरेंट बंदों ने आप दोनों एक दूसरे में झगड़े दोनों ही ऐसे ही करोगे. करते रहो 1v1 कोको 1v1 कोको. और कोई ये वॉर में हिस्सा लेना चाहता है 1v1 कोको के.
We have got changes here from
चलो
both
अगले
sides,
दिन
in
अगले
fact.
दिन से क्या करते हैं ना, पहले 1 घंटा हम ई फुटबॉल लीग खेलते हैं, बाद में लास्ट के 2 घंटे विल प्ले 1v1 और कोपो का पोल डालते हैं, उसमें आप लोग वोट करते रहना.
Still just that
1
single
घंटे
goal,
तक
and we are nearly done.
पास डाल लोडू,
Shin
पास
to
डाल.
shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now they can clear their lines. Plays a sharp little ball here.
India certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Irwin, and the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Bro, मारे है 1v1. Can now with gaming also 1v1 bro. चलो 1v1 ही खेलते हैं. कल से मैं ठीक ठाक पोल डालूंगा तो पोल के हिसाब से
And
मैं
that is
कल से ये
that.
करूंगा. 1 घंटा पहले हम
Relief
फुटबॉल ही
finally.
खेलेंगे. बाद
Now
में
at last
2
they can
घंटा भी
enjoy
आराम
the
से
taste
फ्रेंडली
of
खेलेंगे.
victory.
फिर कल से
Fingernails bitten to the
एवरीडे
quick,
स्ट्रीम
but they have got
प्रोसीजर
over the
चालू हो
line.
जाएगा.
Quite a ride. The end of the game. Reflections?
India really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
आज के लिए खो खो बस है यार भाई. कल मैं पोल डालूंगा. ओके तो कल से आप लोग वोट कर देना जिसको कोको खेलना है, किसको 1v1 खेलना है. रैंडम ही सही है. प्लेयर चेंज कर सकते हैं. ओके चलो यार, अभी जो भी कोई फ्रेंडली खेलना चाहते हैं तो ज्वाइन कर दो टीम के अंदर. आपकी भी काका पे भाई ज्वाइन कर दिए. चलो इसका सब स्टैंड देना पड़ेगा. नेमार को डिप्लाइन करते हुए देखा है आप लोग. आज देखोगे नेमार कैन बी आल्सो सी एम.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
क्या हो गया?
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
पकड़ ले goalkeeper वाह
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
भाई ओ भाई
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
बनाएगी मार रहे
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, they could be caught out here. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckham standing over it.
You start as you mean to go on,
no
Peter. Make
हो
this
गया
a good
bro
one.
Bentec
Tchouaméni can get it clear.
full clear चलो guys let's go for the 6480 subscribers यार only 7 more subscribers are remaining so please
Have
do
their
subscribe
second corner
whoever
now.
you want to see we need your support guys to reaching to 6500 subscribers only 27 more subscribers are needed थोड़ा support करो यार
And that should get the job done. Pinches it off him. India are looking to go forward now. Oh, good-looking ball.
foul
It looks a good ball through. And he's taking no chances there.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices. Deal with the man or deal with the space.
Now it's Batistuta. And this is... And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Messi. He's having a go!
अरे good save again 2-2
Decent strike, kept
amazing
it
save
fizzing low.
from the opponent smoothly game नहीं खेल पा रहा यार leg मार रहा है
Cleared without hesitation. In with a header!
good header
He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box.
bro
Peter.
room is
Just came
open
in
you
at
have
the
to join the
perfect
room
time
brother
and the
if you
perfect
want
angle.
to play
India have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Messi. Maradona. Big chance! It's loose. Oh, in he goes again.
ओरे भाई good save
He's done very well to get to that.
गेम में रखा है
Pires
अपने
is
को यार
offering
भाई
a right
क्या
smile there.
save दे अच्छा टंटा बच इसका कल करना चाहता है निकल के क्या मैं शॉट पावर शॉट दो
Corner number 2 then.
ऑप्शन ही नहीं करता
Adams gets it away.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
That is a great pick out. Brilliantly cut out. Costa Curta is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good,
Foul.
but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Costa में शॉट
Diogo Costa catches.
काउंटर अटैक देने की
And
सोच
the
रहा
referee
था
brings the first half to a close.
बट नहीं
So the end of
पॉसिबल
the
हो
first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
So guys, whoever
On the
new on the
evidence of
stream,
what
so
we've
please
seen,
don't
they're
hesitate to
worthy
like and
lead.
subscribe to the
There was
channel.
genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
India head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And Host face to face with the keeper. Perez.
Good goal, Perez.
It's there. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's Beckham. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, there's the clearance. Well, that's beautifully weighted. David Villa.
Hooray! Good goal.
It's in.
That was a very good goal, yaar, brother. क्या
It
turn
is a
लिया.
good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the
चला
back
मेरा
of the
बॉल
net.
कंट्रोल
That's
में इतने
wonderful
एक्यूट एंगल से
striking.
गोल कैसे डालेगा भाई ने टर्न लेके जो कट लिया है.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Costa Curta. That looks a good ball through. Maradona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have
गेम भाई के
developed
हाथ
into
में
some
है.
sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
इमरान
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he was quick to react.
That's
Beckham.
positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Just a talking to, I think.
Okay, foul,
Yes, it
normal
is.
foul. Okay, कोई नहीं, इसमें नहीं bro.
So a
Defender
chance
कम से
here. What
foul
can they
करना
make of
पड़ा
it?
है.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Oop.
He went for the curler.
आगे बोलते pull on.
Gently done.
कोई ना गोलकीपर के पास ऐसे ही गेम खेलूंगा अभी मैं. इसका
Got a
बॉल
throw
भगवान
in.
जाने. Tip. 1x bet. Eccentric. Hello brother, welcome to the stream.
And here's Haaland. And here's Mohamed Salah. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
भाई को आ रहा है गुस्सा. गुस्सा.
Now it's Owen. Oh, just and Owen!
अरे
Oh, taken with style. They have stolen level at the last. That's that. The
अरे
end.
क्यों मैंने पास
Good
ठीक से नहीं
watch, more
किया.
than a good watch actually. Certainly from a sporting perspective.
सेंटर में कभी डाल गुड गेम ब्रदर। गोल पे लोडू। क्या क्या बोल रहा है? हाँ? अरे लोडू बोल ठीक से, कितनी चीज से बात कर रहा है? क्या क्या हो गया? किससे बात कर रहा है? तेरे से बात कर रहा है। क्या हो गया? तेरे से बोल रहा था। क्या बोल रहा था? हाँ किधे तेने दादार धाडले? तेने दादार धाडले? बरं बरं आयले. किती म्हणटालो? कोणा कोणा सोडटा? हाँ चलो गाइस, ये मेरा लास्ट मैच रहेगा। फादर ने कॉल करके किधर जाना है आज बाहर, तो आज शॉप जल्दी बंद करेंगे। लास्ट मैच करके एंड कर देंगे। ओके, लास्ट में डिफेंस से चेंज करना था यार मेरे को।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And that gets things running. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
क्या कर रहा था मैं? गोल तो नहीं खा लिया ना मैंने? चलो कोई नहीं। मैं वो नया कुछ ट्रेंड लाइन घर पे देख रहा था यार भाई, यूट्यूब पे। कोई कार्ड आ गया तो घर पे आ गया बोल लेके क्या? अरे नहीं, मेरे घर पे गोल मत डालो यार। मेरे घर की खिड़की मत खटखटाओ।
India do have a chance to
दूसरों की
counter here.
खिड़की खटखटा नहीं जाना है।
Peter, I think that
अरे बोल बे। मैं तो ये टाइम पे ई फुटबॉल खेलते हैं, पता नहीं तेरे को? आज शॉप में जल्दी बना के इधर जाने वाला हूँ। ये बीजेपा नहीं, बीजेपा पार्टी में जाने वाला हूँ। मौज क्या उसमें, मेहनत है मेहनत। हाँ, मैट्रेस डीलर के पास जाना है, मतलब मैट्रेस जो मैट्रेस देता है ना हमको, उसका वो ये पार्टी है। चल उधर भागते हुए बैग वो पाप चलते रहिए। क्योंकि 6 साढ़े 6 बजे बंद करूंगा मैं। क्या? क्यों? वापस से डाउनलोड कर रहा है क्या? कौन सा लास्ट डे रूल सर्वाइवल बोल रहा है कि बीजेएमआई? तो अभी लास्ट डे रूल सर्वाइवल खेल रहा है क्या? गेम ही नहीं खेलेगा? वाह वाह वाह। बीबी का अत्यारों से बाबा बेटा थक चुका है, अभी बीबी के राह पे जा रहा है। चल चल, देखता हूँ रात को आ सकूंगा तो आ जाऊंगा। रात को टाइम मिला तो आने की ट्राई करूंगा। रात को आया तो भी 11-12 बजे आऊंगा। हम्म, चल कॉल कट कर रहा हूँ। क्या स्टफ हो गया यार ये गेम का परफॉर्मेंस। ये हुआ क्या मेरे साथ? क्या कर रही हूँ? पता नहीं, ब्लैक स्क्रीन आ गई यार भाई अभी। कॉल में कर काम गेम खराब। यार वो कॉल कर रहा था, वो पूछ रहा था बीजेएमआई खेलने आएगा, तो बोला उसको नहीं, मेरे को जाना है किधर बोल के। फिर गेम क्या हो गई, गेम चालू क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? वापस से गेम चालू कर रहा हूँ। ओके अभी चालू हो गई साला। मिनिमाइज से हटा के वापस चालू किया था यार, वापस से वैसे चला गया। हाँ न्यू रूम ही बना रहा हूँ। चलो जल्दी से ज्वाइन कर लो।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for
चलो
me to
let's
be here.
go.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic.
अरे साका
Now,
भाई
the game itself.
किताब दे दिया।
The action has already started. And that should get the job done. Now it's Cruyff. And now the breakaway. Messi. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's
Good
just
intercept
one of the
यार।
best strikers of the ball you'll ever see. And that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
चलो good defending।
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Aim forwards. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he is
इंगोलो
an
कांटे good
apologetic look.
defending।
Yeah, the idea
अच्छा
was
मार्क
right.
करके रखा
The
था ना।
delivery wasn't. They can
एक
revisit that
टाइम पे
further
नहीं था
on.
उधर। चलो नाइस वन क्राइफ। You want the
Pressing's
wing?
intense, and it's paid
Through
off.
for agenda.
He's
Draw
through
bande.
here.
Adam
Schneider.
N'Golo Kante अच्छा खेल रहा है यार.
Hakimi.
Showing good
Yeah,
defending.
I've had a quick review of what we've
Deep
seen
line
so
में is
far,
playing
and I can
really well.
confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
अरे नहीं.
Saka. And that's been intercepted.
That's
one
great
DMF and
positioning.
CMF
So
खेल
good
रहा
from
मैं
him.
तो Saka इसको Kante को DMF खेल रहा था.
Beckenbauer. Batistuta chasing after it.
पास कर दिया.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Through.
Batistuta.
Hey
Good
यार.
defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the
था.
opposition. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't
Foul.
he? That's a nicely measured pass. He's got chance!
Good goal
Big
यार.
moment!
अच्छी passing.
Massive goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed...
And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
किती आडला म्हणजे काय आमच्या घरी विधान ते भुरगे म्हणजे उभा म्हणा रणजित आयलाय त्याचं काय लिहिलं ते गेले दुकानात किती घालून मॅट्रेस कसले दिल त्याने भुरगे साथी फॅमिली हे गेले तरी तू कोणती कोणाले नवनीता देतो तू सगळी त्याच्या आमच्या तिथं बंद केलं आता रिफ्रेश करत आता मी रिफ्रेश कर घेऊन पाहिजे.
And the action is back on the way.
किती म्हणताला
India really need
Babaला
to
slab
bring up
बसलेला
their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
आज
Just
जाणार
looked
नाही का
a
म्हणतात
step too
कॉफी
slow on everything.
Abiati catches
Yeah,
it
yeah.
safely.
एक मिनिट रहा
We're
ये
seeing
गेम
some
काढा
really good
एक्सपेरिमेंट
pressure being applied here, Peter,
किती करा
particularly
वाटत
from those guys up front.
And it just as a big chance! And he's taking no chances there. Perez. India still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Now it's Cruyff. He's found a way through. Now the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni makes the interception. And it's Messi. Cruyff. And he's let fly. Dixon pressing high and with purpose. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And it's Messi. Dixon. To Messi. Dixon. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Dixon.
बॉल देने का नहीं सोच रहे क्या
And Adams. Maldini. Dixon. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Driving on and making good progress.
Mad.
Decent.
I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this is all about good ball retention now.
And that's it.
भाई गेम ऐसे
Quite a
खेलने का ही
game,
नहीं है
and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour,
बस
effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Many thanks to Jim, and
चलो
with
guys
that,
अभी मैं
it is
स्ट्रीम एंड
a
कर रहा हूँ
very good night to you.
चलो बाय बाय
Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing.